I've actually been following one of the classes from the first batch, the second batch, now into what, the fourth or the third one. And I am super proud of what you guys are doing here in Liberia. Koto is a dear friend and a colleague, and I have so much respect for her and her love. You're married, right? Oh. I have to talk here. I let Koto this day off again.
Mama, talk. But
I will get my invitation, so I will be to the wedding, so just saying. But I'm so happy that both of them have committed themselves to growing the next generation of filmmakers. You know, they asked me to come in and say a few words to you guys. And in my over-preparation fashion, I had a whole speech prepared for y'all. It was going to take a long time, but in the true Liberian fashion, as you guys can attest, everything in Liberia, it takes you twice the time to get it done and 3 times the struggle. So the earpod decided not to work, which is a clear display of just being in Liberia as a creative. So we're going to run with it because it's the job. There's a few things I wanted to make sure that I discuss with you guys and encourage you to on your journey to stardom. I know a lot of you guys said, I want to be a star. That's where it started from, right? He was like, I don't know what I want to do, but I wanted to be a star. Because you see the stars, they look good, they look like they smell good, everybody loves them, and you want to be like them. Until someone told you how to go to school and learn how to do all the things you need to learn how to do to become a star. And the first step is coming to school. And the ability to be able to find a school like KD Academy, Film Academy, is a blessing. Because I remember when I decided I wanted to be an actress, it was actually because of Genevieve Nanja. I remember it was this movie called Sharon Stone. I watched it, I'm like, I have to be an actress. I don't care what happened, I must be an actress. And then I realized that I suck and I was shy, so I couldn't do it because you had to be really in people's faces for them to be able to see you. So as the years went by, I decided I would just make sure I just put myself in anything. I don't care what it is, so I did everything. Miss Liberia, all the pageants, and all of that good stuff. But I'm giving you a little bit of background on me because I want you to understand that filmmaking is a broad industry. There's so many different parts of filmmaking that makes a movie great. And a lot of times when people think filmmaking, they want to be on TV like Koto, or they want to be in Hollywood like Eddie Watson, and you don't get to see what people like Ansu does before you can see the film. You don't realize that you can go on set all day, shoot, and then nothing happens because Ansu didn't do his part well. And now everybody is pissed off at Koto, who decided she wanted to write a movie and make a movie. But I'm sure that if you are a graduate here today, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So I want to encourage you guys, when it gets tough, when it looks like there is no movies happening, I want to encourage you to adapt the spirit of creating opportunities for yourself. It's very important because we are in a country where opportunities like this is rare. It takes someone with passion and drive and resilience to say, you know what? If there's nobody making movie, I'm going to learn how to make movie. If nobody is learning how to make movie, I'm going to teach somebody how to act. And those are the things and the quality that birth a place like KD Film Academy. So I just want to take a pause for you guys, so please put your hands together for the entire team. What they're doing here has never been done before on this, I haven't seen it before. And to be able to continue, which is something that is even way more difficult to do in this our country that we love so much, to continue, to maintain, to get through the hard times. So as artists, I really want to encourage you, when it looks like it's not working, and it looks like nobody is making a movie after you graduate, I need you to take your career in your own hands and remember why you love the art of filmmaking so much. It's very important because every single one of you here are stars. The beauty of filmmaking is you need the tall person, the short person, the round person, but everybody is needed. And there is an audience for all of us. So there's no reason to fight with her for a role. And when the director says it's not for you or take this role, there's a reason why. I will give you a short example. I believe I'm one of the best actresses that ever did it. I don't care what you think, but that's what I think. I remind myself every morning and I remind myself every night. It doesn't matter how much money they're paying Angelina Jolie or Genevieve. When it comes to filmmaking, I'm the best that's ever done it. And the more that you encourage yourself, the more people will believe in what you're saying. And with the help of a facility like KD Films Academy, you are able to actually evolve into that actress you would love to be. It's a journey, my people. It is a journey, I promise you. Filmmaking and becoming a star does not happen overnight. And if it does, it's 1 in a million. And 50% or more of the time, it does not last. So filmmaking and becoming a star is about evolving into your better self. Getting to know who you are as an individual, your personality, what you love, what inspires you, what makes you happy, things you're interested in outside of movie making. It's what makes you a great artist at your craft. So if you're interested in farming, tell stories about your passion for farming. It will shock you how many farmers want to be seen on that screen, because every time you tell a story, you are shining light on a situation, on a person, on a condition that can be changed and that can become better. And in return, you are rewarded with stardom. That's how it happens. So wherever you are in your life, learn to be there and tell your story from that perspective. And I promise you, people are going to love you. I decided a couple of months ago, I was going to create a character called Auntie Gloria. And if any of y'all snitch on me, I know where it came from. But Auntie Gloria is something that I literally was sitting there and I was actually feeling really down and depressed. Because one of the things you know as artists, we get down and depressed. Especially in Liberia when you're trying to grow up. If Koto don't make films, the other 2 people you know don't make films, nobody is making movies. And you can barely even watch the ones that they're making. So you see other people and you want to be like them, but there's no opportunity. And I was very depressed in that state. And I'm sharing this with you because we all go through those stages. It takes a lot to create an opportunity. It's not easy at all. But when there was no movies, and I was frustrated from producing movies that people wasn't coming to watch, I decided to do something just to uplift my spirit. And Auntie Gloria came walking into my head. And it maybe she makes me laugh before anybody else gets to see the video. And I sit there and I crack myself up because I'm amazed as to what I was able to create when I was in one of my darkest times. And she entertained me. So, I really want to encourage you to understand, graduates, you've done the very first best thing in your life, which is making the decision to go to school. Acting is something that you will always continue to learn. I take acting classes till today. Every film that I have an acting coach that I have to go to and spend that 3 weeks with her so she can tell me and help me develop that character in the way that it's never been done before. It's a strategy. So continue learning. If you're done with the first batch, I encourage you, come to the second one if you can afford it. It makes you better. It gives you more exposure. Use social media. Don't play with it. Invest your data into uploading, then downloading. Invest your data into uploading, then downloading. If it's doing your favorite thing, record it and upload it. You never know who you're going to inspire across the globe. The internet has made it possible for anybody to be a star, anybody to live their dreams if they're determined to do so. The work is hard, but nobody's going to do it for you. And if you master doing it, somebody's going to give you a lot of money to do it to the best of your ability. And that's when the stardom enters. So I'm just really, really proud of you all. I'm really proud of you guys. I've been watching. You're gonna have a role to play. That's the beauty of our industry. You can play a 15-year-old, you can play a 2-year-old. So you can get into the film industry at 5 and last till you're 105. One of the things that's killing our industry is we don't have young, talented people to make children's films. We don't have older people that's gonna help us understand those wisdom that is found in adults' older films. We don't have those people because our industry is dead. So I'm really hoping that this thing that Carter has birthed and Ansu has birthed and all of their crew and their teachers, everything that KD has birthed continues with the effort of the students. And please feel free, I'm on Instagram, all over social media. Follow me, ask me questions. I will be more than glad to help you in whichever way that I can. Because the goal is for the world to know that here in Liberia, we got talent. And we're not going to keep silent regardless of what the situation of the country might present itself to us. Because we are resilient, we are beautiful, and we're talented. And we're not going to take no for an answer till we get what we want. Amen? Amen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Diamond. Thank you so much for that encouragement. Thank you so much for that speech, that motivational speech. And one thing I told from that is you get passion for what you are doing. No matter what you are doing, create that passion. Make room. Be able to identify what makes you happy. If you are able to identify what makes you happy, then you'll be able to run with it. Please put your hands together again for me.